I think Father Winter is eating a spoiled turkey dinner. That maybe won't help us with getting any good gifts. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Heathwyn and today we are back to play some more of our Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge with our second generation sim Wren. I do want to apologize right now if there is any background noise. Across the street from me, they're like cutting down a tree and it's very loud and it's been going on all day and I wanted to sit down and record. So I apologize for any background noise, and if that's I hope it's not. So I apologize for any background noise. I really hope that it's not too distracting. So we are on the second generation of the Whimsy stories. Links to that challenge will be down below. If you're curious and want to go and take a look at it for yourself, feel free to do so. In our last episode, Wren had a weekend stayover with her sister Poppy. So Poppy came over, hung out for the weekend. They went out, checked things out in Breechester, explored some of the things that university has to offer since Poppy's maybe going to university herself. And then we also joined the foster care network, and Wren has her first foster child in the house right now. She has a teen named Eugene David, and she is giving him a place to stay and will hopefully be able to facilitate an adoption for him and for him to be able to like find a forever home. Wren is currently in university. She's attending Foxbury Institute, getting a distinguished degree in psychology because she is going to eventually go into the education career, and she is leaning more towards the professor route, hence the degree in psychology. That should help her out quite a bit. She is a super parent. She still needs to become a parent, but we're a little ways away from that. And she will become a parent either by adopting or having a science baby. But we are not quite there yet with Wren. I kind of would like to get her done with university before all of that happens, because university is demanding enough, let alone needing to like worry about and coordinate a child. So we want to get her through university first. We do always have to have an animal in the house. This is our current animal. This is Roxy, who is very filthy and needs a bath, but Wren has to go to class and Eugene also has to go to school. The final thing to note about this generation is that you have to go all out and be decorated for holidays. We do have Winterfest is coming up tomorrow, so I think maybe today we will add a Christmas tree and kind of deck the house out for Winterfest. We do have some like winter themed items, but nothing specifically Winterfest, so we'll work on that later today. And the last little bit is you need to have a gallery wall of family photos. So we do have one started, and I was also thinking that with Eugene here, we could also have a wall with the foster children that Wren takes care of, and she can have like a wall that has a picture of her with all of them. All right, Wren needs to get some homework done for her next class, and then once she finishes that, hopefully she'll have time and she can give Roxy a bath, because Roxy is like really dirty and really needs a bath. Okay, here we go. We have the pop-up now for Winterfest. So since that has popped up, I think we will do a little bit of Winterfest decorating. All right, so we have done some holiday decorating. On the outside, we have some lit trees to kind of make the front of the house look really festive. We've got some reindeer, some snowmen. We got some wreaths on the front of the house just to kind of make the outside of the house look a little festive. Once it actually becomes Winterfest, then we'll put up like the outdoor decorations that the game has, like with the attic stacker box, to kind of finish off the look. Actually, I think it looks quite pretty, really. Like with the snow and everything, it's kind of a nice look. And then on the inside, we'll kind of come at it from like this direction. We've got some garland kind of strung along throughout the living room. We do have a Christmas tree up. We don't have any gifts yet because it's not actually like Winterfest, so it's not quite time for that. We've got some garland, some things hanging, some little like decorative things on the wall, and some different like decals on the wall. Just some things to kind of make it feel a little bit festive in here and kind of fulfill our need to go all out for everything for Wren. All right, Wren has finished her homework, and since Roxy needs a bath, we are going to give her a bath. Wren has a couple of hours before she has to go to class. So we could also get started on homework for the next round of classes for the Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes. LMS Foster Family Network. We have a child in need of a foster family. Are you available to take care of the kid? Ooh, okay, I feel kind of bad, but we don't really have the space for another kid right now because we still have Eugene. So maybe we'll say not right now, and when Eugene comes home from school, maybe we can get a picture with him and then look and see if there are any families up for adopt that are like looking to adopt him. Okay, it looks like there is a potential applicant for adoption that would like to come over to visit you and the Fosters. Would that be okay? I mean, yeah, let's send them over. Sure, why not? We have to go to class pretty soon, but we can meet these people. Eugene isn't home. Okay, who is this? Greta Nagata is here and is interested in adopting Eugene. So let's do a friendly introduction. Oh, we have to go to class first. Okay, we will do this after class. That's really bad timing. I guess she can hang out. Roxy can get to know her a little bit. And well, that'll be good though, because once Wren gets home from class, Eugene should be coming home from school. And we'll have a better idea then if Eugene likes her. Where is Eugene? Well, Roxy seems to like her okay. All right, let's come and meet Greta. Greta is an adult. So Wren's like, hello, how are you? It's really nice to meet you. I hear you're interested in adopting Eugene. Let's ask about her living situation. See if we can find out a little bit more about her. You know, what are things like for you? Like, what do you do? Where do you live? Tell me a little bit about yourself so we can know if this will be a good fit for Eugene. Okay. Oh my. Okay, so Greta lives with 6 Sims. So there's 6 Sims. I'm thinking she's married to Tane. And I'm guessing Jace, John, Nelson, and Nia are maybe some siblings. So the Laurent family, I think, came with the wedding pack. So she has I think they have like a decent amount of money. She clearly has lots of other people living with her. She's married. Nia might be her child as well. All right, let's see if we can find out anything else about her. Let's ask if Greta has any children herself, because that could be really helpful in knowing if she has any kids. All right, she says she is a parent. She has 1 child. Okay, that must be Nia. All right, let's ask about her career. Okay, Eugene has come home, too. All right, she is a stay-at-home mom, so she'll be able to give a lot of attention to Eugene and spend a lot of time with him. I do want to take a picture with him real quickly, though, before we send him off with Greta for adoption, because I want Wren to have like photos of all of the adopted kids. So we're gonna do that real quickly. All right, so we've got this photo, which I think is really cute and works really well because he's a teenager and like Wren is a young adult. They're kind of close in age, so they kind of developed a friendship, and I think that this works really well. It's just kind of a cute photo of the two of them that Wren can put on her wall and start as like a gallery wall. All right, so after having talked to Greta a little bit, I think we're gonna go ahead and let's introduce Eugene to Greta. Before we like say, yes, you can adopt this kid, he needs to meet her, and we just kind of need to see how that goes. So so Wren has good compatibility with Greta. So they seem to get along. Wren has gotten along really well with Eugene too. Okay, he seems to be feeling okay about it. I don't know if they're going to talk or if they're just going to like stand there. I mean, they seem to like each other. So why don't we go ahead and complete the adoption for Greta to adopt Eugene. Just in time for Winterfest, Eugene is going to find a home of his own. Wren's gonna be like, it was so good to have you here. I'm really glad that we were able to find something right away. I will miss you, but this will be good for you. Things are good. I think you and Eugene will be a really good match. He's been a really great kid since he's living with me. I really hope that you guys do really well. And so the application for Eugene's adoption is completed, and we have successfully adopted out our first foster child. Oh, although Wren is feeling sad because the foster family moved out. A former foster family member moved out to live with their new family. You are happy for them, but sad because you'll sure miss them. Oh. Well, and right, but you know what? He got adopted out just in time for Winterfest. And while Wren, I think, is feeling sad because it's close to Winterfest, and I think she was looking forward to spending Winterfest with him, she's also really glad that he has found a home. And we have added one of the photos that Wren took with Eugene to the gallery wall. Once we have a few more foster kids, we'll probably like make a separate wall for that. But since it's just Eugene so far, we thought we'd add it just to this other gallery wall. Gotten all of her homework done. Even though tomorrow is Winterfest, she is still gonna have to go to class. She is feeling sad about Eugene moving out and is kind of missing him. But I think she'll probably try to see him and continue to maintain a relationship, especially since he's like the first one. Ooh, actually, okay, I know we already have like two clubs for Wren because we've got her family one and her friend one, but maybe we'll make a club and it can be like for the foster kids. And then that way we can add them in and then we can have them like come over and spend time with Wren, and it'll also be a good way to kind of keep track of things. So we'll just add Eugene. So like for right now, it's just Eugene. And we'll just do like some real basic like social activities. We'll just like add a couple of things for right now, and then we can kind of go from there. But we will do that, and then that way we can have like a little family group for the foster family that Wren has. Okay, it is Winterfest. And Wren is excited about Winterfest. She wants to decorate and has a festive spirit and open presents and have a grand meal. Uh-oh, the sink broke. That's not so good. Okay, come and fix the sink, Wren. And then we can put up the decorations on the outside. Those work. I think those fit with the look of the house. I think those look quite nice. So Wren does have to go to class, which she's not feeling super great about. She's kind of needs a shower and she kind of needs to eat, but the sink is broken, so she has prioritized fixing the sink over any of those other things. Let's see, what time? So she has class today, first thing in the morning, and then later in the morning. So we've got time in the evening, like afternoon and evening. We'll invite over the family and have a little social gathering and celebrate Winterfest with our family. Wren also needs to be working on her presentation as well as her term paper. Since Wren is done with classes and we know that she's gonna need to have family come over and we have to get a little bit of work done on like term paper and our presentation, I think we'll start working on the presentation, work on that for a little bit, and then we'll have a family gathering for Winterfest and kind of celebrate the Winterfest holiday. And we can decorate the Christmas tree and do all of those things and kind of just celebrate the season. Roxy's in here supervising. I think Roxy kind of wants to go for a run, but Wren hasn't really had time to give Roxy much attention, and so poor Roxy is sad. We probably need to do something though soon so Roxy doesn't run away. All right, so we've got a good start on our presentation. Maybe we can go for a real quick jog with Roxy and then come back and have Winterfest, although Poppy is just called. Maybe Poppy's wondering like what the plan is for today. Like, when are we coming over? Mom wants to know. All right, they've gone on a little run. We are going to go ahead and start a family gathering and have everybody come over. And Wren is going to start cooking a grand meal. I think we'll do a turkey dinner. That seems like they did one for Thanksgiving. They all like turkey. Seems like a good plan. Grove has arrived. Apparently Grove is going to eat pancakes instead. Okay. All right, the rest of the family has arrived as well. So everyone is coming in and Wren is working on making dinner and they're all kind of keeping her company, helping her out a little bit, doing a few things. It's really nice that the boys show up even though like they're not like the closest. Wren's not the closest to her brothers, but they still come. They still like hanging out and spending time with her. They have decent relationships, even if like their compatibility isn't the best. They still get along fairly well. They do a lot of it for Grove because they know it's important to. Grove is an elder. Oh my goodness. Grove is now an elder. We might have to hurry up and have Wren adopt a child so that Grove can actually like see the child. Otherwise, she's not even gonna get to see the kid. Oh, we need to decorate the Christmas tree. Okay, quickly, decorate. It's getting late. Father Winter is gonna show up and we haven't even like decorated the Christmas tree. So they are decorating the Christmas tree here at Wren's and they're sharing a meal together and enjoying their time, and Father Winter has arrived as well and they're just having a really nice time. I think Father Winter is eating a spoiled turkey dinner. That maybe won't help us with getting any good gifts. All right, we've got some presents now around under the tree. And so let's open up presents with our family for Winterfest. Roxy is like singing hearts to Father Winter. So Roxy is doing her part. All right, everybody is opening up their gifts. Wren is doing her homework. She does need to get her homework done because she has class and she is not ready for class. All right, so everyone is opening up gifts. It's now Wren's turn to open up her gift and see what she got for Winterfest. Maybe it'll be something to spruce up the house. She got an easel. Okay. Well, Wren isn't really a painter, but could be something that like one of her children or like the foster children uses. All right, it is getting late though, and we're gonna end our family gathering and send our family home. That way Wren can get a little bit of homework done and kind of get herself ready for classes. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna take a sleep replacement potion. All right, Winterfest is over. It was successful, and Wren is feeling pretty happy about having had a good holiday. Wren has got some aftermaths of Winterfest to deal with and to clean up. I think we'll leave the Winterfest decorations up for a little while and just kind of keep things festive. Maybe we'll keep those up through New Year's, and then we can kind of start to switch over from there. Oh no, the toilet broke. I think somebody pranked the toilet. It was probably Forrest, because Forrest is a goofball. I think he came over and pranked Wren's toilet. Wren is off to her class. She does need to finish her term paper and get her presentation ready. So she has a lot to accomplish if she's going to do well this term. All right, Wren is back and she has a few hours before her next class. So I think we're going to have her come in and work on her term paper. Okay, so she's got her draft done. Now she just needs to edit it. But we'll also come over and let's work on refining our presentation a little bit before we start editing that, because we have to get the presentation done tomorrow in between her class or her finals, because she has finals tomorrow in games. She's got to get that homework done. She's got to get her presentation finished, and she has to finish her term paper, as well as potentially, you know, any other adoptive children that might show up in the foster care network for Wren to adopt. Or foster. Okay, they've called and there is a teen now, another teen who is in need of foster. So we will head off for that. Wren still has a couple of hours before class, so she's got time to go and pick up this teen, hopefully before class. Okay, Wren is back with a new teenager. This is Martha Dotree, and this is the latest teen that we are fostering. While Wren is at class, we are going to give her a makeover, because this isn't really like a teenager hair in like the modern time, maybe in like the 1950s, but we're going to give her a little makeover and also get to know her a little bit. All right, so this is Wren's next foster child. This is Martha Dotree. She is a painter extraordinaire, which is like perfect because Wren just got that easel for Christmas, so we can put that in the room with Martha and she can have like that in her room. She is an art lover and she's also creative. So she is a very creative sim, and I think that's gonna work out well. Like I said, we'll get that easel in there for her and it'll give her something to do, and it should be something that she will really like. She likes painting and writing, which kind of makes sense. She likes the color blue, and she likes idealistic Sims. She's not a big fan of cerebral Sims or nature enthusiasts. What will be interesting though is, so Wren is a perfectionist, but I don't know if that will kind of put her under the category of Sims that she doesn't like. So we'll have to kind of see how their compatibility ends up coming out. But yeah, this is Martha. So, and it works out too because this room is already kind of decorated in blue from Eugene, so that works. Wren had to go like right to class though, so poor Martha is like in here all alone with the dog. Right, so Wren is now back home, and we are gonna welcome Martha into the family. Oh, Martha is cleaning up the dog poop. How good of her! I'm sorry to run to class right away, but it's really good to have you here. I'm so glad that you're here, and I really hope that we can become friends and that we can get along pretty well. Yeah, they seem to have neutral compatibility with each other. She is feeling tense though, probably because she's in this new environment. Wren's like, what can I do to like help you feel more calm, more at ease? I want you to feel like this is home for you, and I really want you just to feel welcome. All right, and unfortunately though, Wren does need to get some work done. She needs to finish things with her presentation, and she also needs to get her term paper written. But she's doing a little bit of gaming right now to kind of like unwind some. Lots of work still for Wren to do, unfortunately. Okay, so Wren's presentation looks pretty good. So I think we are going to pop that in her inventory, and then we will take out the easel that we got for Christmas, and we will put this here so that Martha can use that. And then let's see if we can get our term paper edited. Well, actually, before that, we need to do our homework because we do have finals are tomorrow. So Martha's actually helping Wren cook. She's making some hamburgers for dinner. She thought that would be something that they would both like, which has been really nice. They have worked together with cooking a meal, and now they're gonna eat. All right, this is it. It is final exam time. Oh no, and Wren is feeling so nervous. She's gone in and thrown up. Oh no. She is feeling very tense because it is like final exam time, and of course she wants to do really well, and she knows she hasn't like necessarily been able to put in as much effort as she had last term because she had Eugene and now she has Martha. So she's feeling really nervous. I think though we did get her term paper to outstanding quality, so let's submit her term paper, and then once she's done with her exam we can send her off to do her presentation. And Martha will be at school, so she won't have to really worry about Martha at all. And then she'll have her last exam, and then her second term will be done. All right, Wren is off taking her final, and Martha is off to high school. All right, Wren is back from class. She has 2 hours until her next class. I think we're gonna wait before and do her presentation after that class because I don't want her to be at her presentation and then like be late for her final. She is back to feeling very nervous and is throwing up again. Oh, poor Wren. All right, Wren is back home. We're gonna have her use the bathroom real quickly, and then she's going to go and give her final presentation. All right, her presentation is done. So Wren is officially done with everything that she needs. I think she's gonna come and take a nap. She has really been like busting her butt to try to get all this stuff done. She deserves a little nap while we wait for her test results. A little nap and then maybe a little jog with Roxy. A little bit of relaxing, a little bit of exercise, kind of to help keep Wren from getting burnt out. She did get a little burnt out after the last term, so having her be able to like do a little bit of exercising I think will be really good for her and help that from happening this term. All right, so Wren has gotten her final grades for her second term, and she once again got all A+. So she is doing great in university and really just has one more term left, which we are going to sign up for. All right, we're going to take the research, debate, and critical thinking class because Wren needs to max her parenting skill and her research and debate skill. So that is going to help us get that skill up. And then we are going to take 3 of our core classes, and then that will be it. This is the end of what Wren needs to graduate. Living at home, paying with our scholarships, And Wren is now officially enrolled in her third and final term of university. And I think with that, we are going to end this episode here. Let me know your thoughts on maybe having Wren adopt a child sooner rather than later. We know when Grove came over for Winterfest that Grove was an elder and might not be around a whole lot longer. And I kind of want Grove to have the opportunity to see her grandchildren and to kind of have that experience. I'm not ready to have Wren have like a science baby yet because infants are a lot of work. And with her being in university, I'm not ready to make that commitment. But maybe adopting like a child might not be a bad idea. So let me know your thoughts on that. I checked with MC Command Center and it looks like Grove had like 11 days of being an elder. So we have a little bit of time to work with. You know, maybe the next foster child that we get will be a child itself. And maybe Wren can then adopt that child as one of her own. I don't know, just some things that are kind of rattling around in my mind on how to kind of progress things with our story. But thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!